Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, DA. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Bronx. Simmons is out there with Sanders. Then it's Freak. Then it's Smith. And it's Graves in at the center position. And for Tampa, Nance out there with the franchise. Then it's Collins. Then it's Dub. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So the Bronx will get the first possession. The pass to Smith. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Graves passes to Simmons. Wade trying to break free. Makes it off the glass.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has category.
Now here's Nance. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
Good on the second free throw. Now Sanders. 17 points in his last outing. Kicks to Simmons. About a minute played so far here in the first. 13 feet away. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Collins looking around. Good D by Wade.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Sanders, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
First trip to the line for him here. And Ivy is... especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
He's off on the second. And here's the Storm. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Bronx team.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
In their eyes, that's just taking care of business. They believe they're supposed to beat this team, but they'll have to see how the season series shakes out.
Here's Graves. Kept alive.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes it to Nance. And Wade sends it back. Now here's Sanders. That shot off. Right side, Collins. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Dubs check in for the Bronx. And now the first timeout called here for Tampa.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
That'll be a 5-second call. Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month, the NBA's leading rebounders. And you look at Wade, third in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Pass to Sanders. Here's Wicks. The pass to Wade. Lays it up and banks it in. Wade's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Collins. Last game out, he had 14. And Wicks pulls it down.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Pass to Sanders. Lets it go with a 3. And they recover it. Here's Wade. Out left to the wing. Here's Wicks. He's guarded by Collins, and that one drops.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Pass to the franchise. They need this one. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Wicks passes to Sanders. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Tampa trails by 8. Here's Marks. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Wicks. Back to Smith. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Now the pass to Wicks. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wicks has got 5 now.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Timeout called, the Storm. This season is still only just getting underway, but as a player, RJ, how valuable is it to get things started the right way?
It is so valuable because, as coaches say, plays that often start bad end bad, and it's the same thing with seasons. If seasons start bad, there's a higher probability of them ending bad. So you want to get off to a good start. You want to show up ready to go.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for him. Here's Marks. Covered by Smith. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Tampa, they've gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That free throw good from Nance. Both free throws good from Nance. The Bronx leading by 7. Here's Wicks. Offensive rebound. Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Out to the right wing. The franchise passes to Marks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nance. Bronx grabs the miss. Wade's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Tampa trails by 9. Collins with it. And his 3rd shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Here's Sanders. Over Marks. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Bronx shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting for Bronx. Sanders at the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Sanders. Dubs check in for Tampa. Koye comes in for Collins. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Marks. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Dub. Six to shoot. And again, Tampa no luck. The Bronx leading by 11.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
To the wing on the left. Passes it to Marks. Bronx grabs the miss. Wade's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Wicks passes to Wade. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Marks. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Back to Sanders. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now, here is Smith. 9 points last game. Now, here's Sanders. Guarded closely. Over Marks. Here's Wade. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
To the left side wing. Pass to Dub. Here's Marks. to the wing right side. Now, here's Okoye. He's guarded closely. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers.
And they turned all those. Mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
And both free throws good for Junior.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Smith scanning the floor. Covered by Smith. And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession.
A moment here to check out the numbers for Dub. He had a strong showing last season. Last season put up about 17 points per, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. Year one, he had to kind of find his way, but he seems poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Well, the team wants him to carve out a larger role for himself, but talent-wise, he's definitely got it in him.
Tampa trails by 15. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the pass to Okoye. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Wicks. 5 points in the game. Pass to Sanders. Over Marks. Nice move. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's the Bronx. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And it's Tampa with the ball. Down by 15. They've got Marks. Hands out there with the franchise. And it's Okoye. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day. So tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. But there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. And both free throws good for Junior. The Bronx leading by 13. So on the floor for the Bronx. Smith is out there with Freak. Then there's Sanders. Then it's Simmons. And it's Graves in at the 5, down low. Now here's Simmons. No points in the game yet for him. Wade trying to break free.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. To the left wing. And the shot is long.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Sanders, and he drives in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bronx.
Sanders. 2 shots.
That's good from Sanders. Love's checked in for Freak. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Tampa trails by 16. Here's Okoye. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Smith. Knocked loose. Here's Dub. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Passes it to Okoye. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bronx leading by 18. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Graves. Back to Simmons. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. The Bronx, they've shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. So it's the Storm now. 19-point game. And so it's the Bronx with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. For the Bronx, Kenny, what's your view?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting them, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Freak in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got Nance. Collins is out there with Marks. Then it's the franchise. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And Sanders kicks to Smith. Back to Sanders. Wade outside from downtown. And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can down the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you take a look at Smith, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number one, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Tampa trails by 20. Here's Marks. Lobbed up there for Collins, and stolen by Simmons. And here's Sanders. It's blocked. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Collins passes to the franchise. The little short-range fadeaway off target. The Bronx leading by 20. Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team.
Clearly a foul.
The Bronx, they've had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
At the line
And as a
for two.
group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
That's good from Simmons. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He kicks it to Smith. Ball stolen. And now Tampa on the break. So on the floor for the Bronx. They've got Dove. Freak is out there with Smith. Then there's Sanders. And it's Graves in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bronx. The Bronx leading by 5. To the middle. That's in, coming off an assist from Price.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Tampa shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. To the right side. Down low, here's Gary. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. At the line for Storm, Gary. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Dubs checked in for Price. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that turns the lead to 6.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
To the paint, here's Sanders, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Marks, and so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit the rest of this game.
And luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
That's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 56 seconds left in the game. Okoye with it, working on Sanders. A nice shot by Okoye.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And it's the Bronx with the ball. Here's Sanders. A rebound by the franchise. And Collins has got the ball here for the Storm. They trail by 6. Into the lane. The 8-footer. The 3. They get again. Here. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point position. And Tampa calls time here. They're trailing by 4. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin's trying to keep them focused.
Sanders.
Thank you, David.
At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. From deep, Collins. That shot missing.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. That's owning those. Rebounds on the defensive end.
So it's the Bronx picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they show just what a tough-minded group they can be.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where is your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.